Welcome, everybody, to the Strong Conversations podcast live from the International Builder Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am Sam Marcoux, and he is the CEO of Simpson Strong-Tie. Of course, I'm talking about Mr. Mike Olosky. Mike, how are you doing?
Sam, very good. Good to see you.
Good to see you. This is awesome, man. We're here. We are live. The showroom is now open for the International Builder Show.
Mm-hmm.
We're inside the Simpson Strong-Tie booth right now. How many of these International Builder Shows have you been to now?
Yeah, so this will be my fourth show.
Okay.
And I got to tell you, every year it's looking bigger and better, and you learn new things, you meet new people. I mean, it's a great event.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to the most? Like, what are you excited about? They just opened the doors right as we went live here, so we got a long couple of days ahead of us now.
Yep. What
are you most looking forward to?
So I love connecting with our customers here. We've got a ton of customers, so it's a great chance to spend some time with them and check in and see how everybody's doing. Great chance to learn more about the industry by walking around, checking out all the new innovations, all the new products.
Yeah.
I mean, just a really good way to see what's going on and get a pulse for how things are going forward.
Yeah, this is, I always liken it to the Super Bowl of our industry. I mean, you just see so many people, so many different parts of our industry coming together. It's kind of like Media Week when the Super Bowl happens, which shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles for winning the Super Bowl this year. We do have some Philly fans in the house listening to this right now. Watching this. You are I'm a Dolphins fan, so I just have to watch the Super Bowl. I never get to actually go, but Lions are pretty good these days. So you've been to your fourth one, like you said. It gets bigger and better every single year. You look at the booth for Simpson Strong-Tie, and I would say the same thing. We have so many new products that we have here, including some technology offerings. When it comes to technology, where do you see the industry going with technology? Because I know this industry as a hardware, especially with Simpson Strong-Tie, but more and more I just see software happening here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. So I think if you look at the residential space, just hone in on that for a couple seconds, there are a lot of different digital solutions that are out there. I wouldn't say a lot of them are very mature.
Yeah.
So as an overall industry, to be able to use digital solutions to help make us more efficient, to drive productivity, to better visualize the house that the builder's building for their customers, I think there's a ton of opportunity there.
Yeah.
And the fact that we've got tools that are in that place also give us, I think, an entryway to be able to come in and provide some of those solutions to the builders and also provide those solutions to the lumberyards and pro dealers as well.
Yeah, it's fascinating because every show, every meeting that I'm in my space and what I do day to day, that whole software and technology, AI, that's coming up in just about every single conversation going forward. So if you aren't in that space, you need to get there.
Yeah. I mean, AI is going to play a big deal for us. A couple of examples, just taking 600 plus pages of catalogs with all kinds of technical data, making that easier for our customers to consume would be one example. And then if you take a look at the ability to design trusses or the ability to design houses, to be able to use AI to automate those repetitive efforts, there's some opportunity there. And then we think just AI in terms of helping us manage our supply chain to be able to provide even better service to our customers with the lower inventory levels. We think AI can play a role in there. And I really believe we're early in the ballgame. We're just scratching the surface there.
Yeah, it's incredible. That frontier is yet to be fully developed and explored, like you're talking about. Our industry always has something going on. There's always issues, hot buttons. Obviously, software and technology is one of them. What else is out there that you are hearing or talking about and focused on? What other things are happening in the construction industry that we need to talk about?
So I spend a lot of time with our customers, and I hear two really big themes. One is affordability. And affordability is driven by a lot of different things. It's driven by regulations on a local level just to get the land ready to develop. It's the cost of labor, it's inflation, it's the high interest rates, obviously, it's potential impact of tariffs. So there's a lot of investments or a lot of things that people have done that have really made that affordability story more difficult. And the insurance rates just add on top of that. That's a big one. The second one is around labor. So best estimates are we're about 400,000 people short for this particular industry. And it's an amazing industry. There's a ton of opportunities for people to grow and develop. I mean, working on houses is just a lot of fun. You get to see houses being developed end up being people's largest investment. And to be able to, we need to be able to attract more people into that industry and give them better careers. And there's some things that Simpson's doing with some partners to make that happen.
Yeah, we're actually going to have Building Talent Foundation here in the podcast later today. We're going to talk all about that. But talk a little bit about just what you're seeing. Like Building Talent Foundation is one of them. What are some other programs? What are some other things that people are doing to tackle that issue of labor shortage?
Yeah, there are. A lot of different companies and a lot of different firms are approaching it. Our approach is to support all of those. I especially think when we do that with our customers, that helps our teams getting more engaged and more excited about it. And we have a massive portfolio of training solutions. We've got them in PowerPoint form, we got them in digital form, we got them on YouTube videos. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that we do that we can help train people that go into our industry.
Yeah.
And that's part of what we're doing every day anyways. When we're walking the job sites, we're doing product knowledge sessions with the people that are doing the framing. We're doing them with engineers on a regular basis. So I think that's a good opportunity for us to make that the cornerstone of our corporate social responsibility program.
Yeah.
Is to give back in a way that attracts people into our industry, because that helps them personally and professionally grow.
Yeah.
That helps our customers, that helps everybody, and that's something that our team is super passionate about.
Yeah, we really are. And that's something that we are focused on for a long time. A lot of people are, like you said, in that space. And that's not just a 2025 issue. That's going to continue to go. And there's always going to need to be creative solutions to that problem, as well as some of the other things we talked about. But focusing on 2025, we're here late February. This is kind of the kickoff, if you will, the Super Bowl of our industry. What are you seeing so far in 2025 when it comes to our business, not Simpson, but construction industry as a whole? What do you see for the rest of the year?
Yeah. So short term, uncertainty.
Yeah.
Mid to long term, optimism. And the uncertainty goes back to the affordability story. It goes back to insurance. It goes back to the impact of tariffs potentially on everything that maybe gets imported that goes into a residential development. So that uncertainty, we think, is creating a little bit of a short-term headwind from a market perspective. But I'll tell you, everybody across the industry believes in the mid to long-term story on the housing front. You hear stories from 500,000 to 4 million units short, depending upon which prognosticator you want to listen to. So we do believe once the uncertainty kind of settles down, people get used to interest rates that are historically okay.
Yeah.
And we believe then things are going to start to kick in. And then the more that we see state and local municipalities get involved in recognizing that they need housing to drive growth for their particular area, if they create jobs, there's nowhere for people to live. I mean, that doesn't help them out in the long term. So I think we're getting to a point where there's going to be a nice little tailwind. I hope it starts kicking in early springtime. And once that happens, I believe we're going to see 3, 4, 5 years of mid-single digit growth, and the whole industry is going to be rocking and rolling for a while.
Yeah, it really is. Like you said, depending on which prognosticator you're talking to, we're going to have Zonda here tomorrow. They're one of the best in the game. They're going to talk to us about what they're seeing as well and what their boots on the ground are telling us. So I'm excited to hear from them. I happen to agree with you. I think we got to get through this part. And once that happens and the floodgates open up, they're going to open up.
Yeah, and in the meantime, we need to control the things we can control. I mean, we grew up in this industry. We've been doing this for 65 plus years. We need to focus on innovations that can drive the industry going forward, innovations that can make us more productive, innovations that help engineers and architects design cool new buildings for their customers, innovations on the digital front that just makes things a little bit smoother. We do that, and then when the market picks up, we'll be in good position to take really good care of our customers and help the industry move forward.
I agree with you. Now you're listening and watching Strong Conversations here inside the Simpson Strong-Tie booth here at IBS in Las Vegas. I'm sitting down with Mike Olosky, the CEO of Simpson Strong-Tie, kicking off our podcast series. Mike, we have, I think, 23 podcast episodes that we're going to be doing in this studio over the next 2.5 days. I'm not sure if my voice is going to hold up throughout the entire thing, but I'm looking forward to doing this. I'm looking forward to sitting down with all of our customers that are going to come through into the studio here and just learn as much as we possibly can from all of them. Now, you talked about the home builder. We were talking a little bit off right before we went live. You're now in the home building process yourself, right?
Yep. So my wife and I are going to build a house in Scottsdale. My wife is actually coming here to walk the show for a couple of days, Wednesday and Thursday. And then my builder and his architects they're also coming. So it'll be a chance for me to walk around a little bit.
It's amazing.
See it directly from a builder's eyes, and then also see it directly from a consumer's standpoint. And a little nervous about my wife shopping. We'll see how that pans out, but we're pretty excited about all the wonderful innovations that are here and putting some of those in our new house.
What a cool thing. I mean, you get to do it from the professional lens, but you also are building your house, and you can see the best and the latest and greatest of everything and make sure that you have it for your house. That's amazing.
Yeah, we're really excited about that. And every weekend, my wife and I walk the job site. My wife likes to call it the lot.
Yeah.
I like to call it the job site. So it's a chance for us to see it develop over time and incorporating a lot of these great technologies here.
Wonderful. Well, I have one more question for you. We are in Las Vegas, as I've mentioned here, and Las Vegas is known for a lot of things. First of all, the food. Like if you come to Las Vegas and you are hungry, that's your problem. There's so much good food out there. So shout out to all the restaurants that I've already been to since I've been here since Sunday. It's Tuesday morning now. But it's also known for gambling. So I got a question for you. If you had to pick one game, one casino game, and you can win $1 million playing one game, best odds, best shot. What game are you playing and why?
So I got to tell you, Sam, I'm not a gambler.
Yeah.
And I don't know the games very well. So I'm going to walk up to the craps table. I'm going to put all my money on red. And then that way I know it's roughly 50-50, right? And we'll see how it goes from there.
I like it. There you go. Mike Olosky, CEO of Simpson Strong-Tie. Thank you very much for kicking us off as part of the Strong Conversations live series here at IBS. Anything else you want to say before I let you go?
No, we're super excited about it, and it's going to be a great show. Thanks again for hosting us.
No, thanks for being here. Thanks for letting us do this. Stay tuned, everybody who's watching this right now. We're going to be live again at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, with Molly Elkman, the founder of the She Built Foundation. She's going to be sitting here right where Mike is. We're going to be talking shop. We'll see you then.